Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's Timeless Pick a Card. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit in a psychic prediction, channeled message, how, when, where you're going to meet your soulmate. I do have some charms and some initials, and we're going to see what comes in. So we do have 3 choices today. So let's take a look at our choices. We have 3 groups. Group A is stories. So we have what do you believe? Okay, these beautiful lips. I have gifts for group B. Look for silver linings with this beautiful bow. And group C is a heart, and it says share your love. So if there's a card that you are more drawn to, I will put the timestamps below, and I will see you all in your reading real soon. Hi, Group A. Welcome to your reading. How, when, and where am I going to meet my soulmate? I have stories. What do you believe? So when I look at this card, the first thing that jumps out at me is the sense of I can't wait to kiss your lips. You know, the person that comes into your life that you're just looking forward to that intimacy. You're looking forward to somebody who really wants to kiss you. Kiss me like you mean it. And I feel that I want to start this beautiful love story is how it's coming into me. So let's see what the cards are saying today. Spirit, please share with me my soulmate, anything about the energy that's surrounding us at this time. What is it that we will love about this soulmate? They will love about us. Any clues, evidence that you want to share with me? Calling in my spirit guides now, everyone, and I am listening for you now. Let's see. I have sweet. Good news is coming. I like the cup of coffee. I feel like that is significant. It could be that we meet for a cup of coffee on one of our first dates, or that becomes a part of our routine, that we're both coffee drinkers. They could make you a cup of coffee. They could pick up a cup of coffee at your favorite place, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, you know, a special way. Little bit of an iced coffee drinker coming into me there for those, because I saw the straw and I saw the big plastic the big plastic cup. So somebody may be a more of an iced coffee. I love iced coffee drinker. So they may stop and get you your favorite iced coffee. So I do feel like it becomes a significant part of your life. So that feels nice. Let's get these jumpers on top. They're trying to flip over. Hold on to the little things. This little chick is going to grow, is how it came into me. So it's somebody that it's a new beginning. It's a baby beginning, and it's going to grow. It's going to grow. So there's a sense of hold on, because it's going to expand. We're going to learn about each other. We're going to grow together, Spirit's saying. One more of these. I have pick up the pieces and keep going. For those of you that aren't sure if you're where you're supposed to be or on the path that you're supposed to be, it could be Spirit's way of saying, hey, we still have your soulmate out there. And it is a missing piece of the puzzle, and you're going to find it. And it's just a matter of time. So they're saying, bottom of the deck, your wishes are about to come true. So the first thing that just came into me pretty crystal clear was on or around your birthday or theirs. So there could be a date specific that could be within weeks of a birthday, could be birthday month, something like that. But on or around, I'm going to use that as a when, an example of when, just as far as a timeline goes. So we'll grab that as a when. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know? I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Swords. I have a Hermit. And I have an Emperor. You or this person has been taking a break from dating. This 4 of Swords and the Hermit is very much a feeling of I choose. I choose to be alone. I needed to be alone. For those of you that I just needed a break from being in a relationship. I really wasn't ready to be in a relationship until now. I'm waiting for the right one, they just said. So this is a feeling of repair and rejuvenation to me. So I feel like you both have gone through this stage, which feels really good. I also feel like we both have they're saying the word reestablished. I have reestablished myself. So I have rebuilt my independence, my financial independence. I could have been just focusing on my work. I could have been socking away money, paying down debt. So I feel like I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't need to rely on anybody. So there is a feeling of this person coming into your life after you feel really secure in a financial way. If you feel really secure right now, you have a great job, paying all your bills, you're financially independent, things are going your way. And the only missing piece of the puzzle right now is that the person to share your life with, then the when is close. The when is close. So I do feel like that reestablishing myself, I feel like that was important to do. So I'm glad that you did that, or if you're in the process of doing that now, I think that's great. Spirit, please share with me anything about this soul connection that you want me to know. I have regret. Someone is regretting that they made the wrong choice. Doesn't mean that you're going back to that person. So a little bit of karmic energy there, a little bit of karma catching up with somebody that maybe didn't treat you so right. Now they're kind of kicking themselves. That's okay. I have a proposal. You have somebody coming into your future that wants to share their life with you and wants to commit. So the person who has regrets, I'm pretty sure, did not want to commit or wasn't capable of giving you what you wanted. So you've moved on, Spirit said, and they're saying, look at what I have for you. Beautiful. Receiving a text message, a direct call. Now that is coming into me as a how. It is coming into me as social media. It is coming into me as we just started chatting. So we could have met online. We could have met through a social media app. We could have met through Facebook and a group, a friend of a friend in Facebook. It's almost like somebody reaching out and saying, hey, or we were both laughing at the same thing. And I don't know, maybe we just kind of started chatting. So I'm going to say social media is involved, and this feeling of, I haven't met you yet, Spirit just said, but I feel like I know you and I've been talking to you. So this person may have started to enter into your life already. I have a third-party interference. I'm going to put that with this regret, just reminding you possibly of the why you're not with that person again. Not that you need reminding. I have a mask. They disguised their feelings. They held back that in secret, they're saying. So there were secret things going on behind the scenes. Not again, Spirit saying. They're saying, look for the signs and synchronicities that the messages of the universe are sending you. So the first thing that they're sharing with me is butterflies, but it feels more significant than that. It feels like an object. It feels like it could be I have butterfly earrings on today. So it could be earrings. It could be a necklace. It could be a tattoo. It feels like it's more significant. It feels like something tangible or something permanent. And definitely you believe in butterflies. You believe butterflies are connected to a particular lost loved one. So that person is sending you signs that somebody is coming. They're also saying hearts, that you're starting to see hearts everywhere. It's like, what the heck is going on? Find a rock and on the side of the road, and it kind of has the shape of a heart. You find just kind of odd things. A leaf that has a heart cut out of it. So just these kind of random hearts everywhere. So when these things start to appear more often, I'm going to say that that's a sign for you, that Spirit is letting you know that your soulmate is close, your soulmate is near. Okay. So that feels really good. I love that. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? I have the World. Beautiful. I have an Emperor. That Emperor is strong today. We have 2 Emperors in 2 different decks. So somebody who knows what they want, somebody with some strong energy around you. I have a 9 of Pentacles. There's the sense of we're both secure. We both have good jobs. We both can pay our bills. We're both in a good place. So until those things are true, this union won't come together, because that I feel like that is like the backbone of this particular connection. So we both need to be secure. I think that that's important. And I have a Magician. That came into me more as like, wait and see, you know, like, you're not going to believe this. I feel like it's a story. I feel that what are the chances of us meeting? What are the chances of us talking randomly, you know, on social media, or meeting on a dating app and just hitting it off and actually falling in love? So I just feel like it becomes a story, our story, Spirit saying. So there's a sense of you'll have a story to tell, and it feels like it's going to be really good. Let's grab some initials. This person can be in your life already. You can confirm if these initials line up with you. And just remember, we're manifesting today for our soulmates. So we'll just keep our eyes open for these initials. First initials, last initial, Spirit. The letter B, S. I'm going to put this over here. I don't want BS. I want something real. All right. I have a letter A. I have an N. I have a J. I have an F. Y. M. The letter E today. An A. The letter T. Let's get a couple more. Meat. Meat eater. I don't know. Maybe they love cheeseburgers. I have the letter J. I have an I. And let's get one more. I have the letter Q. I have a letter Q. So those are some good signs. Spirit, tell me more about what it is that you want me to know. Anything about the timing? What is important about the timing in this that we can pick up on? So when you are secure, when you are in a good place, when you've done some healing and you're ready to move on, and they're ready to move on and start that next cycle of their life, Spirit just said, something sweet or something sour is coming for you within the hour. A trick or treat. I'm going to go with just the trick or treat. And it's a feeling of the season. It's a feeling of that could be my favorite season. We are really falling in love by that season, and almost a little bit of a move in that season. We could meet now and somebody could decide, you know what, I'm going to move, but I feel the fall leaves. I feel the fall energy. I'm smelling like a caramel apple candle, something like that. So there, I feel like there's something going around the holiday of Halloween season, fall season. So lots of energy in that particular season in this connection. Could be their favorite season. I look for 1010, shifting timelines, wholeness and completion. 1010 could be one of your spirit signs. That could be, keep that open, keep looking for that. 1010, also October 10th. There's something going on with that fall energy. Starting over. I feel like I'm starting over with you. I feel like this is a time in our life that I don't want to go backwards, they're saying. It's a new beginning for both of you, and it's okay. I feel like we don't want to take anything with us. It's almost a sense of we could move into each other's homes, but we want a clean slate. We don't want any energy from anybody else that could have lived there. So I do feel like we actually end up moving out of 2 homes and buying something together or renting something together and creating a brand new environment, even with some new furnishings that looks just like us. So part of me feels like it's a complete start over, definitely. Open a book, take a look. The answers are there. They will come to you this week. That's interesting because it came into me as notebook, like a computer notebook. And so not necessarily opening a book, but again, talking online, I'm opening up my notebook, I'm opening up my laptop, and I am chatting with my person. I'm seeing if my person has responded to me or has something to say to me. Let's see what we have for the charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. So I do have a bowl of charms today, and I'm definitely going to get a scoop of charms and see if they have some additional clues about our soulmate. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know today? Let's see. Okay. All right, so we're going to get the letters first. So I have a letter W. I have a K. I have a letter Z. I have an H. I have an I. And I have an X. Lots of additional letters. Let me zoom in so you can see that a little better. Let's see. Okay. And I have an X. And I have an F. I have an F also. Lots of new letters. So this is coming into me as a bridal dress. That's coming into me as a formal dress, somebody wearing a formal dress, some kind of gown, some kind of decorative dress in the future, thoughts of a dress, thoughts of a wedding. So this could be the person that you're going to marry, or this is somebody that we have a formal commitment with. So I do feel that way. I do feel like this is somebody that I'm going to be with. I have a Leo energy. I have a heart with wings. I'm going to put that with this dress because it's almost a feeling of, you know, take me away, or you definitely captured my heart. That butterfly energy I had earlier, just this kind of flutter in my heart happening also, like this person makes your heart skip a beat. I mean, you're just excited about this person, obviously. You're falling for them. They're falling for you. And this is another sign. I have a Scorpio energy, and I have a snowflake. So the first thing that came into me was when in the winter months. So I have January, February, March, even into April in some areas that there could be snow on the ground still. There could be snow falling. We might not get huge snowstorms, but I may be in an area with them that snows, or during a time of year that it's snowing. Okay, so we will take that because I think that's the time of year we're in right now when I'm recording this, and there's snowstorms going on all over the place. So I definitely will take that. All right, let's see what else they want you to know about this connection. Spirit, any more clues that you have for us? Let's see, how, when, where. I have up in the air, not knowing where you stand. So we do want to know that we're getting into a situation that this person is more stable. So sometimes they don't come into our life, and it's you're ready, but they're not. Okay, they're still working on something on their path. So you get disappointed because nothing's happening. But I do want you to think about the other side. Sometimes it's more along the lines of the when is about they have some unfinished business to take care of. before they can come into your life. So it might have nothing to do with you. You could be completely ready for this connection, but your other person is finishing up their healing, taking time to be alone, something like that. And then when they're ready, Spirit just said they will come to you. Beautiful. I have dating, being open to love, seeing somebody specific, feeling good, flirty energy. I do feel like we start out by chatting, lots of text messages, lots of communication. I do feel like then we start to talk, and maybe it's long hours on the phone, something like that, or FaceTime. Then we get to know each other. So I do feel like this person is in your vicinity. I'm not feeling long distance. I'm hoping and feeling that they're close by. It might take a little while to get to you, half an hour, something like that. But within reason, Spirit just said it's not, somebody in a different country that, you're falling for. I feel like they're in the vicinity. Toxicity. It's time to purge. A dead end in a relationship. Your person could be purging, your person could be releasing a very toxic relationship. And if that's the case, you do want them to have that. If it's a soulmate, you want them to have that time to release that and get rid of that so that they can be with you. And I have trial and error, trying different things, exploring, getting to know themselves. I'm going to say not necessarily within a relationship, but they're finding themselves again, and you're finding yourself again. You are not the same person that you were, and you could be exploring new things. You could be getting to know yourself. So as far as what is going on in my life and my energy before this person comes, it could be that I'm finding myself again, and Spirit saying, keep working on that so that when this person comes into your life, you're truly ready for them. So that feels really good. Bottom of my deck, I have love, beautiful, and I have magnetic. Let me grab that as well. So it's a magnetic energy, this feeling of I feel very drawn to you. There's a romantic feelings, mutual attraction. They're saying that we both feel this magnetic, that invisible, they're calling it the invisible force between us. It's like, what have you done to me? So they can feel that magnetic pull towards you. And like, what is it about you that I'm so attracted to? And even in the photos, they're saying like, it starts out with just, I'm attracted to your photos. So you can imagine the magnetism when you physically are in their presence and you can see their smile and their eyes, and you can, look across them and feel their energy. There's this incredible sense of magnetism. But I'm going to say initially, you're very attracted to this person, even in just looking at their photos, and vice versa. Spirit, any more about timelines? Anything else you want to share with me? Tomorrow, the number 33 could be an age, 33 days, but I have, I always look at cards like this, that it's always this sense of, if it's not today, just remember there's always tomorrow, which is hard when you're waiting. But if you think it's going to be years, it's going to be forever, you can't think like that. You got to think in shorter terms. You got to think any day now, or this person's going to cross my path. Spirit said that this person's coming towards me. This person's going to be attracted to my photos. There's something going on with that. So there's always this sense of tomorrow. Beautiful. I have April, the number 18. Now that's not very far away either. Time will bring a surprise. The number this person could come into as a surprise. I like that. And there's amazing chemistry, a little bit of a terrible timing. I'm just asking now, Spirit, what they mean by terrible timing. I don't feel like it's terrible timing in the sense you're not both available. I feel like one of you has either a trip planned or a vacation planned. So you might meet them, but not might not be able to see them for a few weeks because you had a trip planned already. You're going away for 2 or 3 weeks. But you kind of wish that, you had met them, earlier, but you're going to be away from them for a little while. Maybe you meet right before you go away. And then when you come back, you just hope you pick up where you left off. But I feel like there's a little bit of a delay for a specific reason. I'm going home to see my family. I already have the plane tickets, and I'll be back, in a period of time. So I feel like it's along those lines. Bottom of the deck, I have June. So I have a lot of spring, and they're saying the time is now. I want you to manifest the time is now in the sense of any day now, because I do feel like this energy is around you. And if your person still has some unfinished business, they're very close to healing, and we're very close to these paths crossing. So let's put this out into the universe. What a beautiful reading. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you picked Group B, gifts, looking for the silver linings, this reading is for you. So we're going to ask Spirit how, when, where, evidence, clues about our soulmate, anything going on with their energy, your energy, that helps guide us today. So let's see, Spirit, what gifts do you have for us? What is it that you need us to hear? What is it that you want us to know? Is it a gift when this person comes into our life? I feel like the silver, I asked Spirit what the silver lining was, and it was a reminder that people are removed from our lives because we've either learned everything that we were supposed to learn from that person, or Spirit is somehow protecting us from further harm. So they're just reminding us of the silver lining in an ending, that there's a new beginning. So for those of you that have struggled recently with an ending, the silver lining is they have something else for you. So let's continue. Let's see what they say. I have reaching out, asking for help. Okay, that came into me more as surrounding yourself with some friends, and not being alone, not so that you don't feel so alone. If you're struggling with being alone right now, certainly there's some friends that would hang out with you or go out with you, something like that. I have whispers, messages are coming. Almost this feeling of my inner voice is telling me, but it came into me more along the lines of your intuition kind of secretly telling you behind the scenes that there's something about this person. So you may just hear that inner voice saying, I think this is the one. Almost a feeling of way before we are even anywhere near talking about something like that. So you intuitively could be very, very strong. And your inner voice could be just like chatting to you and saying, yeah, there's something about this person that's totally different than anything I've ever felt before. It does feel different when it's the person you're supposed to be with. You can't compare it to another relationship oftentimes. And I have work and your passion. I'm going to say for some of you, that's coming into me as how. I may meet this person through a work environment, okay, that we could be colleagues. We could not necessarily work right next to each other, but we could be in the same building, in the same facility. They're calling it a facility, so it could be a bigger facility. It could be a campus. They're calling it a campus now, so it could have multiple buildings like a university or a what else would be a campus? Hospital campus, something like that. But I do feel like we have crossed paths in the past, a little bit of an eye contact, a little bit of a checking each other out, but never having an opportunity to talk. It almost feels, I mean, it's like we keep seeing each other in the hallways. We see each other in the elevator. We see each other coming and going into the building, but we might look at each other. We might even have said hello, but we haven't stopped to talk. And then Spirit says there's a moment in time and a reason that we stop and we say hello. And then I feel like from them, we're kind of looking for each other to say hello. So this person obviously is thinking about you, and a little bit of a secret admirer feeling that we are crossing paths. So keep your eyes open for somebody that you're really attracted to, that you just keep making eye contact with, but you haven't had a chance to talk to them yet. That could be your person. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Chariot. I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Swords. And I have a 2 of Wands. I feel like that you or this person or both have ended something. And I feel like it was a while ago. I don't feel like it just happened. I feel like I've been alone, quite frankly, for a little while, and I'm hoping for my future. I'm hoping to move on. I just haven't met anybody that I want to be with, is how it's coming into me. But I do feel like this 2 of Wands and this Chariot is just filled with hope and optimism of there's somebody out there for me, and whoever's out there for me is probably going to be the right one, the one. So there is this incredible sense of, I just know it's going to happen, or whoever it is, it's going to be real. It's not wasting my time. It's somebody that I'm going to fall in love with. So I don't feel like back and forth energy. I feel like once you see your soulmate, and there's a lot of eye contact happening with me, that there's that I can see it in your eyes. There's something about your eyes. I can't take my eyes off of you. So you could recognize this soulmate just in looking into their eyes. And let's face it, we don't look deeply into everybody's eyes. That's not something that we do. So if this person's like definitely, eye gazing, deep eye gazing, I have an Ace of Cups. I feel like there's feelings, almost like right from the beginning. I have a crush on you. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm wondering who you are, where you're from, what's going on. Are you with somebody? Are you not with somebody? Are you single? So it's a little bit of, I've got an Ace of Swords. I've got to find out about you. So somebody's very, very curious about you. I also like this feeling of putting it out on the table, truth and honesty coming in. And I have a Knight of Swords. So this person's in a 4 of Wands. This person's going to move forward. They're not going to hold back. And I do feel like they're looking for somebody to, I'm going to say, settle down with. I'm going to say they could be looking for a spouse. They could be looking, I'm absolutely 100% open to being in a relationship and a commitment. I would love to find somebody that I'm that in love with, that I would actually marry someday. So I do feel that. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? I have a fated meeting, meant to be. I do feel that. I feel that we are crossing paths. There's I'm going to say that first conversation that we have could be as simple as they are with somebody else that you know, and you're like, oh my God, that's the person I keep passing. That's the person that I keep, saying hi to, and I don't know who it is. And this person just happens to introduce you, like, this is my friend. And, they don't know that you guys keep passing and saying hello. And then it's like, yeah, I've seen you around, I've noticed you. And, then I think behind the scenes, they're asking the friends about you. They're asking, are you single? Aren't you single? Now they've got somebody to get the information from. So they're asking about you. Is interesting. But a fated meeting, destiny, fate, put you in alignment with each other. I have receiving a text message. getting a text message, almost a feeling of it's really nice to meet you today. I hope you don't mind, you know, so-and-so gave me your number. So I think it's kind of a surprise to hear from this person, but I also feel like this person doesn't want to waste any time with getting to know you more. They feel like you have a mutual friend. Did they cross the line because you didn't give them their number? Or is it a little old-fashioned with, I got your number and I hope it's okay that I'm calling or texting, you know? So a little bit of I just wanted to reach out to you. I just wanted to, you know, see if you're available. Let's grab a drink. Let's go on a date. I have travel, a getaway, a day that we're together. I like to travel. I want to travel. We talk about traveling. And unfinished business. I'm going to say there could be somebody in the past that would love this relationship to come back together, or a relationship. Somebody's ex still has feelings for somebody, but that person doesn't want to go back. It feels more like that I've got a lingering on ex, but I'm not feeling like they have feelings to go back. I feel like they're looking for something new. I feel like that person's been lingering for a long time now, and they really need to move on with their life. So right now, I feel like this person's just looking to move on with their life and you know, find something new and enjoy their time with somebody new. So I'm just going to go with that. But let's keep going. Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit. So I do feel like our paths physically cross in a location. So I will say it's more of an organic meeting. It's more of a, God literally put this person in front of you, whether it's at work or in your building that you live in, or your neighborhood you keep crossing past, somewhere you shop you keep crossing past, something like that. But I definitely feel more of an organic connection. I have a Knight of Swords. This person is going to charge forward. They're more of a chaser. They're more of a, I'm going to come on a little bit strong and maybe even a little bit fast. I have a Five of Pentacles. Little bit of a fear of being rejected there just came in, because they see you as a really good catch. They really hope you're interested. I have a Three of Cups. I think if you say yes, I think they're going to be really happy. If you say yes to a date, I feel like they're going to be really excited about that first date. They're over the first hurdle. Spirit just said, you said yes. And I have a Three of Pentacles. So there's that work energy and almost this sense of, I know what you do. Like you could say, I work here, I work there, this is my position. And they're like, oh yeah, I know that job. I know exactly what you're doing. I know that department. I know, you know, I know where you work, you know, it's something like that. So they know what you do. It's how I feel. Maybe we're synergistic in the sense that we're in the same field. We both are in medicine. We're both in education. Something like that. We're in the same field. Spirit, please share with me some initials. First initials, last initials. Let's see what they're saying. I have the letter E. I have a letter A. I have an I. Q. Letter F. I have an R. I have an M today. An L. G. Another G, an N, J, another N, and I have an A today. Okay, so those are some good clues. Let's see, any other messages? Anything about time? Let's do some time. When? So I think organically, and I do feel like it's in an environment that you're in and around right now as far as where. So it's something that you would have the opportunity to cross paths with this person. I have beginnings and endings. 0, 0, 0, 0 are one and the same. There's a sense of oneness. Okay, so For every ending, there's a beginning. We could both be feeling that way. This is the beginning of something wonderful, Spirit just said. A little bit of an after the storm. So some of you could have gone through a divorce or just a horrible last relationship. A little bit of, you know, the sun comes out after the storm. The rainbow comes out after the rain. Open a book and take a look. This will come this week. Now, that's interesting because two things came into me. The first came into me as a very avid reader. I don't know if that's you or them. And the second thing that came into me was the library. And I know that people don't go to the library very much or as often as they used to. But I'm just telling you what I'm seeing and feeling. But it could be that we're just very avid readers, or one of us in particular. And you read so much that you use the library because it's free and you just happen to love to go to the library. So maybe that has something to do with this connection. Spirit, please share with me. As flowers appear, a new dawn is here. Ooh, I like the lilacs. See the lilacs? And I like the keys. A little bit of a key to my heart, a little bit of a new doors opening with that spring flower. So look for the lilacs. That could be, I don't know when lilacs bloom. I'd probably do a Google search on when do lilacs bloom and maybe keep that in mind. But definitely it's a lilac bush. Feels like the color lavender. Wisdom, yesterday came, tomorrow will too. It's time to decide what will you do. I feel like that's more along the lines of when this person asks you out, that you, I don't think you hesitate, but you just kind of in the back of your mind say, oh, am I ready for this? Am I ready for a change? Am I actually ready to go on a date with somebody? I'm going to say, yes, you are. And I want you to be excited about it. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. I do have a bowl of charms today, and I have my magic scoop. So here is my bowl. I'm gonna get a scoop bowl and see what they have for us. Any clues about this connection or about how, when, or where would be wonderful. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit better so we can see a little closer. All right, we're going to get the letters first, just to get some additional letters. I have the letter T. Okay, is that the only letter? That's the only letter I have. No, I have another letter. And I have a letter G. So we'll put those up here. I have a Libra, and I have an M, the letter M. I have a Capricorn. I have a Cancer. I have a Virgo. Okay. All right. A couple things came into me. I have this heart with a cross, and then I have the Eiffel Tower. So it feels like a trip to Europe, and I want to see the cathedrals. I want to go to Notre Dame, you know, something like that. So I feel like we in the future plan a trip to see, you know, the kind of historical architecture. I feel like they're saying very intellectual couple. So you could be very intellectual. You like to learn new things. You like history. You like architecture. You like history of art, something like that. So it feels like, yeah, I really need to see these places in my lifetime. And I feel like it's a tour of I'm going to say cathedrals are involved somehow, but it could be just the historical sites, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, art history, you know, things like that. But I do feel like we have a passion for those things, and I feel like it's an amazing experience. I really do. I'm going to put the pocketbook with that because I feel like it's more of a gift I bought myself. That I went to Florence, and Florence is known for their leather jackets and leather. And I had to buy a beautiful pocketbook. So I feel like it's more like a souvenir gift pocketbook, something like that. So I do have a spider, but it's not coming into me as a spider. I'm going to say the number 8 weeks. I'm going to say August, but they're showing me a spider web now, and they're saying, I've caught you. So this person wants to catch you. This person wants you to fall in love with them. They want to catch you. You know, you may say, you've caught me in your web. Like, what have you done to me? You know, that feeling of you've cast a spell on me, or, you know, what have you done? But that feeling of this person wanting to catch you. That's nice. August, maybe August. I have a cat, and it does feel like a black cat for some reason. So I'm going to just put this little cat over here. Somebody could have, and they're asking me to put the heart with the cat. So I love my cat. Absolutely. Somebody might have a cat. I talk about my cats. I love my cats. If they are not a cat lover, this is not going to be a go. It's like, that might be the first question that we ask each other. Do you like cats? Cat keeps me company. The cat's my baby. So somebody really loves their cat. I have 2 tassels, and all I can think of is formality, that it's like very formal drapes with like tie backs, pillows that would have tassels. So very traditional, decorating, and it could be somebody's home. It could be somebody's grandmother's house, somebody's mother's house, that is just very formal, or they have a very formal living room, very formal dining room with that kind of drapery with the tie back. So it could be that you're kind of surprised that somebody has this big, very traditional house, and they could have things like Chippendale dining room set, like a very traditional cherry dining room set, Queen Anne dining room set, So I just feel like that's a part of somebody's life. Their home or their parents' home is very, very, very traditional, like colonial house, something like that. And I do have this fish. I'm not sure about the fish because it's like a fish bone. I'm going to put that with the cat. I'm going to just put that with the cat because I'm just going to say it's not that the cat's eating fish, but it could be a toy. It could be a cat toy. It's like a stuffed fish, something like that. So I'm going to say it has to do with the cat. All right. So those are the clues, and I'll put those up a little bit closer so you can get a better closer look. And I always love my charms because I can just read them intuitively, and they're just kind of fun. They just give me a little break, from the cards. And I have a lot of fun with them. I really do. I really enjoy reading them. Okay. So let's see what else Spirit has for you. Spirit, tell me about this soul partnership. How, when, where, what will be about this soulmate that we want to know. I have boundaries. You're being tested, standing your ground, staying true to yourself. I like the sword that she's holding, that Ace of Swords energy, where I need you to be truthful with me. I need you to be, they're saying the word real with me. I'm not interested in playing games. So I do feel like this person is sincere, and I'm going to say an adult, you know, acting like an adult, not playing games, something along those lines. That's important. I have a puzzle piece, leaving things unfinished, seeing things through, a missing piece of the puzzle. Now that can go two different ways. There was this sense of somebody hanging on in the background that thinks that this is just unfinished business and they're coming back and manifesting them to come back. Or literally you are the missing piece of the puzzle. They have everything else in their life, which is usually what happens. You have a job, security, friends, family, a house, the cat, and what you're missing is your partner. And I feel like that's the only thing you're asking spirit for. That's the one area of my life that I feel like it's just not complete. So there is a sense of you complete me when that comes in, and we're going to find that missing piece. I have thorns, hard choices. Life is testing you. I am going to say pain. There's probably wounds from the past. You feel that, why have I been waiting so long? We're going to do some more time cards in a moment. So it could be you're struggling with divine timing and believing in divine timing right now, that you're literally having a hard time being alone. And Spirit's trying to give you hope that there is someone out there that wants to be with you, that doesn't want to play games, and once you will complete them and they will complete you. So sometimes the patience and the waiting is the hardest part. And I have single life, living your best single life, working on yourself. Okay, so they're giving us a little advice what to do in the meantime here. Becoming more self-reliant and not settling for a bad match. So absolutely, you are better off waiting for this soulmate to come in than you are trying to make something happen with somebody that it's never going to work, or that you really feel like it's not really what I was looking for, but it's better than nothing. Isn't a good way to start a relationship or to be in a relationship. So Spirit could be reminding you that it's okay to say no, or it's okay to wait for the soulmate to come in. Spirit, when are we going to meet this person? Timelines that could be important around this connection. I have indecisions is causing delays. I'm going to say the number 47, indecisions could be more so of, I have the fear of the unknown. I'm tired of looking. I'm tired of trying. I'm not sure what's out there. So try to break that cycle. Get out there more, get out with your friends, do different things, push your energy out into the universe. Put yourself in a place where somebody is going to cross your path, because Spirit shared that with us, that your person is going to find you and you guys are going to kind of eye contact thing, and you will meet this person almost organically, but you've got to be in a place, you got to be in a public place to find these people. By the end of the day, I'm going to say it more along the lines, I have the number 46, what a difference a day makes. We could go from today, we have nobody and we're struggling, to tomorrow we meet our person and our life changes. And I feel like that's what Spirit's letting you know, that it's any day now, and it's this feeling of what a difference a day makes, what a difference a week makes. There's going to be a time where you're celebrating your 1 month together, and you're like, we've been together for a month, you know, let's celebrate, let's go out to eat. So it's going to be really sweet, is how that just came into me. What a difference a day makes. Sometime in the future, the number 4, I'm going to go with the number 4 being two things. I've got the feeling of a dandelion and making a wish, so make a wish. But I also have that April feeling coming in. So I'm going to grab April. And I have August. I have August, the number 22. And I also have lavender in the background. That is jumping out at me for some reason. I don't know when lavender, like lavender fields, but it could be a favorite. It could be, I love lavender candles. I love lavender, fresh lavender, like bundles of fresh lavender, and I hang them upside down, something like that. So if that could just be something that connects to you. I just like, yeah, if somebody said to me, what's your favorite scent? I love lavender. So that could be something that just connects to somebody. And I also like the color purple. I feel like purple is important. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I really like this soulmate connection. I think it's beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you picked group C, this reading is for you. You picked the heart, and you can see she's got mittens on, and it's a beautiful heart, and she wants to share the heart with you. And it says, I want to share your love with you. So share my love with you. I love that feeling of let me give you my heart. So let's see what they have for you. How, when, and where we will attract our soulmate. When will we meet our soulmate, Spirit? How will they come into our life? Are they in our life already? Let's see. I have insight, seeing the beauty. That came into me as more of a I love you inside and out energy. That it's somebody that comes into your life that, yes, of course, you're attracted to them, but that might not be why you fall in love with them or they fall in love with you. It was very much a feeling of what really makes you special is what's inside of you, your heart, your goodness, your caring, your loving energy. You're good to your kids, your family, your siblings, your parents, people you work with, a stranger. So it was very much of, yeah, okay, I'm definitely attracted to you. But I think if they were to tell somebody about you, they would say they are beautiful inside and out, literally beautiful inside and out. And that's why they fall in love with you. So that's nice. I have show what you know. Okay, now this looks like a math class to me. I'm just going to use the word school, okay, for a second, because it could be we met in college, we went to high school together, we could both be teachers to stretch, but in and around a school system. But there's a part of me that's saying we know each other from that time in our lives, and it could be somebody we were never romantically involved with, and they've come back into our life for some reason. But we could have gone to school together, but maybe we didn't even know each other. And that happens a lot with twin flames. Twin flames have very similar paths, but sometimes those paths never cross. And you'll hear stories about twin flames that we went to the same high school, but different years. So we didn't ever really see each other in high school. It's a big, huge high school. But we had mutual friends when we started to share names and stuff together. We grew up in the same area. So we had a lot in common along those lines, but we didn't know each other at the time. And now years later, we are kind of comparing notes, and we're realizing that our paths had the chance to cross a couple of times, but they didn't. They didn't cross until it was time for us to meet, is what I'm feeling. I have opening your heart. This person could be letting you know that it's time for you to love again. If you're struggling with, I just have been blocking myself. I have been guarding myself because I don't want to get hurt again. I haven't been putting myself out there, they just said, because I'm afraid of getting hurt. Every time I put myself out there, I get hurt. So it could be this person, for whatever reason, allows you to trust again. And you really do open your heart, and you really do fall in love with them as well. So, but I want to keep on this feeling of our paths almost crossed. There's a sense of, God, like what we live so close to each other, but we didn't know each other. We could be just within miles of each other, or we're definitely in the same town. We grew up in the same city. I mean, it just feels like that kind of energy. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a Two of Wands. I have Temperance. And I have a Sun. This person is coming into your life when you feel like you are in a good place. So if you feel like you're in a good place emotionally right now, you feel like you're self-confident, they just said, you're at peace with yourself, that you understand yourself better than you ever have before. You are ready for this new beginning. You are thinking ahead. You are ready for this new beginning. They are saying after turmoil, but the turmoil could have been years past. It could have been just when I was younger. I just, had a couple of, bad experiences. But there's a peace in my heart, is how they just said it to me, that you have peace in your heart. So as far as the when, I have some time cards, so we'll do that as well. But your energy, this person comes into your life when you have peace in your heart and you feel like you are content and you feel like you're secure and you feel like you know yourself better than you ever have. Okay, so if you don't feel that way for whatever reason, and you're still working on doing some healing work, then we might not be ready for this connection. Part of me feels like it's a twin connection coming your way, because there's just the paths in alignment they're showing me. And twins come into union when they've learned lessons. They are exceptional in being a beautiful union when they come into this connection, having learned kind of hardships and lessons with others and experiences with others. And they're just in the place where they're ready for this union. So you both could have gone through things like that. And I can guarantee you that if it's a twin and you compare your stories, you will be shocked at how much you have in common and how synchronistic your life paths have actually been. I have a Four of Swords. I've taken the time to heal, is how that came into me. I took the time for me. Good for you. I took the time for me. I have a Three of Wands. I'm only looking for my future. I don't ever look back. I have no interest in anything from my past. I'm just constantly manifesting what's ahead of me. I have an Eight of Swords. Little bit of I'm surrendering. I'm still working on surrendering. I struggle some days with trying to control things, but I'm learning to let go and put it in the hands of God. So I feel like you are working on that, but you might not be 100%. Like I surrender to everything. I think a lot of people struggle with that. And I have a Hermit. I'm alone. They're alone, Spirit said. So this is not anything like a third party. It's not anything that is situationships or messy situation. I'm not feeling anything like that. I'm feeling we've been both alone. We're both adults. Thank you, Spirit. And we are both ready to move forward with our lives. So beautiful. Spirit, please share with me a couple more of these cards. They're so pretty. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Swords. And I have an Empress. This person is going to love the fact that you're very independent. They're going to love that you are financially secure. They're going to love that you're nurturing, loving, and that you have this incredible inside and out energy, that you're beautiful inside and out. Male or female can be, beautiful energy inside and out is how I feel. Bottom of the deck, I have a Five of Cups. And just remember, the Five of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you and walking towards things that are more rewarding. So it doesn't mean somebody always abandoned you or walked away from you. It's more about what you're leaving behind. So you are leaving behind probably, I don't have to think about somebody anymore. I've accepted my past. I have no regrets, something like that. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? I have a soulmate, twin flame, soulmate, a soul connection. We've shared past lives. I love this kind of sparkle connecting us, these little fairy lights that are kind of wound around our arms. But yeah, you're about to meet not only a soul. I mean, twin flames and soulmates are, very similar, but it could be one or the other. But the way that I'm feeling, and even that spark with those little lights, I am leaning a little bit more towards, I'm definitely a soul contract, okay? But I'm leaning a little bit more towards a twin flame union where we share the same heart. I have a secret crush on you. I feel like I have a crush on you right from the start. I don't care how old you are. I feel like it feels like I'm in high school again, like that math class. Geometry. Did we have the same geometry teacher? Like, ew. I don't know about you guys, but math was not my favorite subject. All right, let's see. I have family. I'm going to say I feel a sense of you're my family. I feel at home with you. And whether we have children or we don't have children, I feel like we can create our own family with just ourselves. So I like that. I feel like my feet are concrete. I feel stable. It's a new love, honeymoon phase, a new beginning. So I have put to rest literally the past, and the other person has put the past. So we don't have any interference with the past, which is nice. It's nice. So when this person says, no, I'm not attached to anybody, I'm available, I've been single for a while, I'm going to say you can believe them. Spirit, please share with me. They're saying I have my eye on you. So I feel like they're checking you out, or they're very attracted to you with that first impression, something like that. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Six of Wands. I have a feeling that this person, an Eight of Pentacles, I have a feeling this person's coming into your life in a very unique way. It was almost as if this person owns a business. They're a plumber, an electrician. They own the flooring company in the area. And for some reason, I feel like they came to my house. I feel like they literally knocked on my door, and Spirit brought this person to my doorstep. And then we start talking, and it's kind of this like, oh, I know that person. Oh, which high school did you go to? Oh my God, you graduated 2 years before me. I can't believe I never saw you in high school. And I feel like we meet for a different reason. They're a painter, Spirit saying, or there's some kind of contractor of something. But I feel like I meet them for a totally different reason, and they literally knocked on my door. So as far as how is this person coming into my life, it could be somebody that you're hiring for repairs in your house, or you are a real estate agent. You want to see what the value of your house is to put your house on the market. Like it's some kind of, we got to do something. We got to get some work done. And that's how we meet. We just start talking, and we realize that there's more of an attraction here than I'm just going to fix your, your electricity problem. So that was kind of cool. All right. So for somebody out there, I feel like it's going to be somebody who literally knocks on your door. I have an Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, the truth, true feelings. I have a Star. This is what you wish for. And part of me feels like you have been manifesting. I just want somebody to walk into my life. I don't want to have to find this person. I just want this person to knock on my door. And I feel like that will be part of the story, that, you know, I manifested and I prayed for somebody to come into my life and they knocked on my door. I feel like that's the story. So I would be so excited to hear if that has somebody met. Spirit, please share with me. I have strength. Beautiful. And I have a 7 of Pentacles. We're going to build something together. And this has a beautiful path. And this is an older person, but doesn't mean you're both. Look at the white cats. That feels like it's significant too. But it feels like we're going to grow old together. It feels like I have a garden and we're comfortable and we're growing old together is how it's coming into me. So that's always a nice thing to say to each other. Like, I'm going to be there for you when you're old. Spirit, please share with me. We're going to do some initials. First initials, last initials. Let's see what they say. I have a V, a U. I have a W, the letter D, the letter K, the letter Q. I have an O. I have an R, another R, another R. Okay, Spirit, somebody look for the letter R. Spirit's pretty adamant that it's the letter R. I have the letter L. I have a G. I have an N, a J. One more, please, Spirit, and another G. Okay, gorgeous. So let's see what else. Let's see if we can get something about time, anything about timing. We have a few things about timing. So 555, changes release the fear. So we're releasing and shifting fear. We are opening ourselves. We're letting go. There was that sense of, I'm working on it. I'm working on surrendering. So that could be something that you're just working on. I'm really trying to not control it. I'm really trying to just put it out into the universe and let it happen and let this person knock on my door. So there is a part of that going on. So 555, May 5th, 2025. I have 333, ascended assistance. Third element of transformation. I'm transforming. Okay. So also a feeling of March, which I'm recording in March. So I will take that. I have 999. Endings of a cycle are closing and there's new beginnings happening. So it is a new beginning. It's a new beginning for both of us. When darkness is fighting to overcome light, expect the rebirth of death into your life. And it says a fall emperor. Is that a fall? Oh, fall equinox. Okay. So the light, basically the light is coming out, right? The rebirth after a death. So the light will come out. So we know that. After the rain, we have a rainbow. And after, difficult times. And they're saying 222 at the bottom of my deck. I got to get this one because it says twin flames, divine partnership, soulmate. 222. So February 22nd or 22nd of the month, something like that. Beautiful. All right. What next, Spirit? Tell me about the soulmate connection. How, when, where? Anything you want me to know? I have at a crossroads, faced with choices, looking at different possibilities. So when we get to a crossroads, you be shocked at how your inner voice guides you. And if you don't, I always say to people, if you don't have the answer, if you can't make the decision at a crossroad, wait until tomorrow and ask the same question again. Can I make the decision today? Because when you're ready to make the decision, you'll automatically pick the path that you're supposed to be on, and there'll be no looking back. So sometimes we're at the crossroad because we're not ready. We're not ready to make the decision. So you don't have to. You don't have to make the decision today, is what you need to tell yourself. But in this case, I feel like the decision is, do I let somebody into the life that I've created? Because sometimes you're really happy being single and you don't want somebody to interfere with your life on either side. But I do feel like you're both ready. And I do feel like there's something about this person. They're using the word spark, that this is the first person that you actually feel a spark for. It could be somebody that you're attracted to, you're just enjoying talking to, or the first person you've been interested in a very long time. So that could be the decision that I'm actually interested in this person. I don't have to chase this person. This person came to me, and maybe that's a sign. I have a rare gift. There you go. Seize the opportunity. Okay. A unique gifts bring luck and success. And this is a special gift being handed to you. So you will see this person as a gift. They will see you as a gift. What are the chances of us meeting? I'm so happy you're in my life now. This is a blessing, Spirit just said. I have the World. Completion of major milestones, broadening your horizons. And then there's that world of this new cycle, right? The new beginning, broadening your horizons. This person opens your eyes to new things, new possibilities, they're saying. And I have chaos, unexpected events, opposite forces, difficult experiences. Now, I'm going to say that with this crossroads, this is more of a fear of, what if I'm inviting chaos into my life? And it took me a long time to have peace. It took me a long time to have comfort and not have to worry about anybody else. So this feels like a fear that not every relationship is chaotic. Not every relationship turns into crazy. And you have to assume that you're making some good choices. And you have to assume that this person is coming into your life for a bigger purpose. Because if it is a twin flames have a purpose for the union. So you could realize immediately, because there's a lot of synergy, that you guys connect to like why you have been brought together at this time in your life, that you have a purpose to meet. Sometimes it's to take care of each other, of course. Sometimes it's, this is the person I'm supposed to have my children with, and that's why you've been brought into my life. So that would be an example. Let's see what the charms are. Let's see what they're saying. I'm going to get a scoop of charms. Beautiful. And I've got my magic scoop, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to dig just a little bit and get a scoop. So let's get the letters first, and let me just blow this up. Okay, there you go. All right, so I've got a Z. I don't know if we had a Z before. I have an N. I have the letter T. So I'm picking up some more letters. The letter T again. I have an L. And I have a D. So lots of letters. Okay, a lot of signs too. I have a Libra. I have a Capricorn energy. I have another Libra. Could be both Libras. I have an Aquarius. And what is this? Okay, so I have a moon. The first thing that came into me was I'm over the moon, and then they said eclipse. And we are in an eclipse season. So part of me feels like this person or you could be in tune or up to date with astrology, that could be something you study. Maybe it's something that you both have in common. Maybe you're just kind of interested in it. Like certainly when there's an eclipse, you might both go outside and want to see it or experience it. So there's a part of me that you're knowledgeable about what's going on in the universe with the moons, full moons, horoscope, signs, sun, moon risings, like I just feel like one of you is pretty in tune to it. So maybe it's really fascinating for the other to know and something they want to learn. So that feels good. And I have a mermaid. I'm going to say the mermaid feels to me more of they're saying beach waves. And the first thing that came into me, it came into me as magical. Then it came into me as beach waves specifically. And then it came into me as beach waves in somebody's hair. So somebody could do very soft curls, something like that, or they could have a natural curl in their hair that just kind of gently falls. Maybe their hair looks the best when they let it air dry. So somebody with a lot of curls in their hair, I would say it that way. And sometimes beach weather and beach water makes your hair even curlier. So there could be something going on with that. But the mermaid is more of a feeling of this is magical. This is amazing. And I feel like we both admit that to each other. What are the chances that we found each other is really the message. So this is gorgeous. So here's your charms. Beautiful. And let's just get some final time cards and see if they'll give us just a little bit more of a timeline or another couple clues. And we've got lots of things to think about today, don't we? Spirit, please share with us anything about the time around this connection. Let's see. I have May 19th. Okay, that's not that far away. There's also a lily pond, a little bit of a feeling of a koi pond that has lilies. Maybe we go somewhere that has koi fish. Could be a restaurant that has an outdoor pond, a big outdoor pond with lily pads and big koi fish. So that could be something that you see, or it could come into your life right before this person comes into your life. Like, are those big koi fish? Psychic Kathy said I'm going to see a koi pond right before I meet my person. So amazing chemistry. They're saying terrible timing. I'm just asking Spirit why. They're saying because the house is under construction. Something's under construction. So somebody is doing a project. That's why I feel the knocking on the door, and some people are coming and going, and there's somebody has a project, and it feels like I just have a lot on my plate, but I don't want to let this go. I need to stay focused on this project. Certainly if you're under construction, you're building a house or an addition onto your house, you're having your roof changed, you want to kind of stay on top of it. So that was funny. Okay. I have time will bring a surprise. I really feel like this is going to be a surprise. Blast from the past. What are the chances? We could have crossed paths so many times in our life because of the circles that we've been in and the community that we've been in, but we just didn't until now. So that I feel like that's the whole part that's so exciting about this particular connection, is that why now? But we all believe in divine timing, and it's perfect. It will be perfect. Spirit, please share with me one more of these. I have August 22nd. So that's lavender fields. I love that card. It has lavenders in the background, the smell of lavender. So I had that in Group B as well, that lavender. Bottom of the deck. Patience, it's not time yet. So Spirit always reminds us of divine timing. Spirit will always remind us of patience. I know that's the hardest part, but I do want you to be hopeful, and I do want you to understand that, you know, the universe is always in motion, and the universe knows what you want. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I am so grateful to be able to have channeled these messages for you today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, comment below, claim it, own it, it is yours. I do have a main channel, and I'll put the link below, Kathy Mamolen Psychic Medium, and that has sign cards, and it's a more general YouTube channel for tarot readings as well. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you all again in another pick a card reading real soon.